Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. Coming soon from Gamble Comics, BC Brute.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while.
Well, I mean, for you guys, you've been watching each and every week, but for us, it's been a year and some change.
Well, so the reason for this, and I'm not even sure I stated it, but the reason for the change in release structure was so many people had said to me, "Oh man, those videos are so long, I ain't got the time for it." So I was like, "All right, well, let's reload them in a shorter, tighter, more compact viewing format so as to make it more consumable." Guess what didn't happen? But it's cool. Hopefully we can get back the people that used to watch when they were in long form in this continued shorter release format. But yeah, the last show that was done for Alpha Entertainment Worldwide was the Raw after WrestleMania 19. And so this is the first Smackdown after WrestleMania, that being 4/3/2003. It is a Smackdown that is coming from Spokane, Washington, in the Spokane Arena. The show begins with our World Television Champion, our Alpha Entertainment Worldwide Television Champion, that being Rodney Mack and his White Boy Challenge.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back.
Exactly. So, Rodney is defending against a man from Cameron, North Carolina, that being Matt Hardy version 1.
The wonder.
So, Matt is super confident after defeating Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
Okay, yeah.
Just like he did both in real life and, in
our world.
In our world. And so Matt is attempting to get himself 2 championships. The Cruiserweight title that he currently possesses and the TV title that Rodney Mack holds. However, Matt Hardy does not come out on top because, Rodney Mack didn't, well, he's not falling to Matt Hardy here in this outing. I would imagine the match itself was good because I think both these guys are exceptional wrestlers. The interesting thing, though, is I'm not sure that they have had a match because during the time that Rodney Mack was actively on the roster is when Matt was also a heel. And so...
and they wouldn't have did heel versus heel.
Yeah, it would be highly unlikely to have that happen. So, out next, Jamie Noble is here, and he says how that WrestleMania was huge for him.
Yes.
He was in that semi-main event match defending his Intercontinental Championship against William Regal. But Backlash will be even bigger because Jamie Noble has elected to ascend to go after the undisputed championship at Backlash. And so he is relinquishing his Intercontinental Championship to Stephanie McMahon as she comes out to accept the belt and says that beginning next week, SmackDown will start a Gold Rush tournament that will conclude at Backlash to crown the new Intercontinental Champion.
Love the tournament.
Well, and that's the beauty of this format, this style. this way to go from one division to, or
Go from the workhorse to the top horse.
absolutely, is it shows off the wrestling ability of those around in the company.
I like it.
So it's time for another one of my traditions that I have begun or started, whatever, on SmackDown, and that is Nunzio looking at the lights.
Classics.
So after the Stephanie McMahon and Jamie Noble segment, we have Nunzio versus Billy Kidman, and Billy Kidman gets the 1-2-3.
I can't believe it.
Because Nunzio has not had the luxury of a victory in his entire time in SmackDown or on SmackDown. And so after the match, we see Nathan Jones breaking out of prison, hype package, obviously. Oh, actually, it's not all that dissimilar to the Jon Moxley breaking out of prison gimmick they did leading into his debut in All Elite Wrestling. Well, yeah, all of it really, yeah.
First, but
yeah, I mean, the whole, him getting out of the Dean Ambrose character is what I mean.
Exactly. He's escaping. He's got the barbed wire wrapped around his arm for some reason.
Yeah, it wasn't all that,
It was just supposed to look cool.
Yeah,
damn it if it did.
That's what I was going to say. It wasn't clear, but it was compelling.
Yes, exactly.
So, I forgot that this match is up next, that being Jeff Hardy versus Magic Mark Jindrak from the Iron Addicts. The reason I forgot is because I know that Jeff is not long for this
run.
exactly. Yeah. And so with that, Mark Jindrak wins the match, and after the match, he's very upset. Him and his fellow Iron Addict friends are mad at Jamie Noble, who has never fully embraced them, and they feel slighted that he has chosen to go this route without them and not include them in it. And so they're feeling jilted will really be a part of the next few weeks leading into Backlash, because as anybody who knows the rules of the game, how they go, we can't unbook injuries. So Brock Lesnar got his concussion at WrestleMania 19, and even though Jamie is challenging him for the Undisputed title at Backlash, Brock's not going to be around. So kind of taking that Brock Lesnar role, if you will be Jack, Johnny, Vascular Val, and Magic Mark en route to Backlash, playing the spoilers to Jamie's hopes and dreams. Aspirations.
There's the word.
So
I knew you remembered.
So this is probably what should have been the opening match and not the main event match. But you know what? I'll take a step back and say Maven Huffman is a very popular fella on the YouTube.
Yes.
And when it comes to his opponent, the man who wins the main event wrestling encounter, I know, not segment, that being Hurricane Helms, I you know what? I'm gonna let him. I'm
about to say, let him have their moments.
Let him have that moment, because yes, Rodney could have won the main event match, but you know what, Hurricane.
He's been in plenty of main events. It doesn't matter.
Well, and he beat Rock not all that long ago with the help of Stone Cold.
Exactly.
So like,
my man's on the upswing.
Not even mad at it. So Hurricane beats Maven, but it's all just, extra side dishes for that main course, which is coming up, which is the Big Rock show to celebrate his victory over Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 19. And so The Rock is in the main event segment, and like I said, he's playing it up, he's doing it big, but he gets interrupted by a debuting Bill Goldberg, just like what happened in real life, but on Monday Night Raw in 2003. Except in this case, they are both actively on the SmackDown roster, and so we close out the show with Goldberg standing tall like he did in his actual debut, except it was the Raw in WWE, and it's on SmackDown here in Alpha Entertainment Worldwide.
Baby.